This is an exciting week for Morgan and Peace collectors, modern Morgan and Peace collectors, because the 2025 Philadelphia Uncirculateds are on their way out. However, within this conversation, has anybody looked at the Mintage figures? These are going to be the rarest to date. And the good news is, we have them. It's time to talk. So the modern issue Morgan and Peace program started in 2021 for the 100th anniversary of the last Morgan, 1921, and then the very first Peace dollar, also in 1921. So they made 175,000 coins, and it sold out almost instantly. The government raises the Mintage figure by 100,000 coins because of the demand for those first coins. So in 2023, we go to 250,000 coins, right? And then we stay there for 2024. Well, I'm not sure if anybody's paid attention, but 2025, we lowered it by 100,000, making this year's coins the big-time sleeper. We're talking the big-time sleeper. Because if the 2021s with 175,000 are $250 to $300 for the coin in the OGP, thinking about that, how can the brand new ones with a Mintage figure even less all of a sudden be affordable? Well, they're affordable now until the official sellout, and we know it's coming, and then we're moving on. So tonight we're giving you both options because I know everybody likes to collect their own way. Many of you like the OGP, the original government packaging, which is what you're seeing on the right-hand side of the set, upper shelf and lower shelf. The coin and the beautiful jewelry box, the outer box, the certificate all together. And then there's a special label that was introduced by NGC going back to 2021 for this Morgan and Peace program. And it's the solo, they call it the yellow label, but it's the solo Morgan, the solo Peace. And tonight we have them in certified 70. So now we are the last to the table of the shopping networks bringing out the 70s. And we usually are. And the reason why is because patience to those who wait. Have you seen what everybody else is charging on these coins right now? Over this weekend, we had 2 shows from our rivals, and we're talking about $199 and $249 for the same exact 70s. Yes. They're also selling the original government packaging at $129 to $139. Look at our price. On the original government packaging, it's $99.95. It's meant here to be a service to you. We want you shopping with us. We appreciate that, and that's why they're priced so crazy for us all to enjoy. But again, tonight, this 2025 uncirculated pair, again, they're struck at the Philadelphia Mint, as you're seeing just show up on the box right here. Good question, Hunter, and it's right there for everybody. So the 23, the 24, and this year's 2025 Morgan, uncirculated, are all Philadelphia Mint, just like the Peace dollar are all Philadelphia Mint. We expect the proofs, reverse proofs, to continue on the program they have set forth for us to appear later in the year, and those will be the mints as they designate at that time. But right now, the uncirculateds are Philadelphia, just where the program started, dating back to 1878. Remember, in 1878, the very first coin was Philadelphia struck, and they had to correct it. They had to correct it to 7 tail feathers. The first coin was made as a slight error. So early in the year, 1878, we had 8 tail feathers and then 7 tail feathers, and it's been 7 tail feathers for the rest of its life, including the modern issue Morgans. Now, the other fun part about the Peace dollar, and it should not be lost in translation, is the original 1921 Peace dollar was struck in high relief. The only circulating coin ever made by the U.S. Mint in high relief for circulation. We've made commemorative pieces meant for collectors, but never a coin for circulation, which is why that coin is so coveted and so beautiful. Well, now, the brand new coins, the 21, the 23, the 24, and this year's 25, all of the Peace dollars are also struck in high relief. Now, the other change Not really a change, but another note on this project that the government's been doing now for a few years is the fact that the original Morgan dollars were struck in what they call U.S. coin silver, 0.900 fine. These are all meant for collectors, which is why the mintages are so tiny. And again, they're made out of pure silver, which is why when you look at these, the detail above the ear, the highest part on the front, and the breast feathers on the eagle on the reverse, as you can see here in the shot. Why it's so sharp is because silver is a soft metal, which means the strike, a single strike with good dies, is going to give you the image like you have never seen before, which gives the opportunity, anyways, for a 70, a high-grade, perfect coin to show up. So this year we got everything going for us. Everything in the Morgan and Peace program. First of all, the lowest mintage figure, right? We always want to have the lowest mintage figure. Remember? 2019. Late in the year, San Francisco, the U.S. Mint announces we're going to make our second ever enhanced reverse proof Silver Eagle. Earlier that year, they made one at the West Point Mint for the Pride of Two Nations special set. Beautiful set. We actually had it on the air last week and sold out. But they also said we're going to make it the rarest proof Silver Eagle ever, supplanting the 95W, which is the 10th anniversary gold set with that beautiful West Point proof Silver Eagle in it. 32,500 is now 30,000. How fast did that sell out? And it's a $2,500 coin today. Why? It's a Silver Eagle. We love that, but it's also the rarest of the group. So with that said, let's go back to the beginning of this conversation on this coin. But before I do that, guys, give me a 1-minute clock, please. Good question. Yes, we anticipate these coins to be delivered in the next couple of weeks. They'll be all in motion later this week. It'll be a wonderful opportunity for all of us. It'll be a quick turnaround. But the keys are low mintage. 175,000 of the rarer first year 2021, of which they're now 249 to 299. This one is 25,000 less. So walking out of the gate, it's more affordable. The 70s from 2021 are $300 to $500 if you can find the coins. Nobody wants to part with them, and I understand why they wouldn't. So tonight, getting in on the ground floor, first time out, $99.95 for the original government packaging, as it's from the mint, as we're showing you here on the set. And the 70s for between $50 to $100 less than my competitors on the airwaves right now over the last few days, selling the same exact coin, same exact grade, same exact service. Love the Morgan and Peace. I know a lot of you do as well. How about this one tonight? Look at those crazy prices, but that's the AVC way. And that's why we call this segment the Daily Deal.